You can walk.
Okay. Are you good, Kelly?
Yep, I'm good.
Hello.
Hi there.
How are you?
Good.
Good, I'm Jenna. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. Cody.
Do I mind if I have a seat?
Please.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to go through a few questions here.
Wonderful.
Tell me your favorite PRCA rodeo that you have attended in the past year and why.
That's kind of a tricky question because I'm in Tri-State right now, so I love the Tri-State Rodeo. It's home to the Miss Rodeo Iowa pageant, so that's something that's super neat. However, one thing that has been on my bucket list that I was able to do this year was be at the Cheyenne Frontier Days. So that's a very well-known rodeo. It has a lot of history behind it, and
Sure.
I was very thankful to do a flyby, which means just a hot lap and wave down the track at Cheyenne. So that definitely got my blood pumping, and I'd say that'd have to be my favorite.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
After nearly a century, the Miss America pageant announced the removal of the swimsuit competition in 2018, which has received various reviews. What is your viewpoint on removal of the swimsuit competition from the Miss America pageant?
I think that's tricky because each girl is confident in her own skin, and I believe to be on the platform such as Miss America, you have to be a confident person, and physicality goes into that, fit goes into that. However, on the flip side, I believe that as long as you believe in your inner beauty, then that can shine through, so your appearance can be shown from the inside out. So I think that eliminating the swimsuit can help move the industry, get more participation, get more girls just open to the idea of running for Miss America, and can really just grow their industry.
Okay, good. Who do you believe is the greatest woman in the history of the United States?
I'm biased on this, and I am a total Shania Twain fan. I think she's thebomb.com. I've listened to her ever since I was a little girl. I even annoyed my brothers in our family vacations. We'd ride in the truck together, and I would sing Shania Twain the entire time. So I'd have to say that hands down.
Okay. Over the past couple of years, the National Football League, or the NFL, has been in the spotlight for players choosing not to stand or attend the national anthem before each game. Tell me if you support their freedom to do so and why or why not.
I do agree in the freedom of speech. However, I also am a proud citizen of the United States of America, and it is my firm belief that you respect our nation and our country and those who have served our country and are currently serving by standing for the national anthem. And in my humble opinion, those taking a knee or choosing to not participate, that is ridiculous.
Okay. If you could add one event to the sport of rodeo, what would it be?
I like that. I would probably have to say breakaway roping, and that's something that's bringing in, kind of getting associated with the PRCA, and they are going to use it in the American.
Yeah.
So they included a couple of different events in the American this year, which is also now PRCA rodeo, which is very exciting for our sport. But it just could give another opportunity for girls to get involved in pro rodeo that way.
Okay. To expand on that, you already hit on it. Starting in 2019, RFD TV's The American announced a partnership with the PRCA to count a portion of their earnings towards the PRCA World Standings.
Yeah.
Conversely, large rodeos such as the Houston Stock Show do not have a partnership with the PRCA and therefore do not count earnings toward the PRCA World Standings. 5 years from now, what relationship do you see between the PRCA and the larger payout rodeos?
I love that the new CEO, Mr. George Taylor, the PRCA, has such a business mind, and I think he's moving our sport in a great direction. We've made some huge changes in the PRCA ever since he stepped on board this January, including, as you said, the RFD TV's American. So I definitely see bigger rodeos joining it. We just got a new circuit as well, the Maple Leaf circuit up in Canada. So our sport's definitely growing, and I think those larger payouts will definitely help move it in the right direction.
Okay. What defines success for you?
It's not money for me. I think it's just ultimate happiness, and my faith is something that's very important to me. So I believe being successful is being in God's calling and going where He takes you, being obedient in that way. So I think one thing that is just important is to be content in the state of life that you're at, whether it be a trial or a success. I think that as long as you're content and you're happy and you're doing the will of God, then that's true success.
Okay. Last one. if farmers receive government aid, depending on why that is, should ranchers also receive government aid?
Definitely, yeah. I believe farming and ranching go hand in hand. My family has strong agricultural roots in farming, but I also just spent 4 to 5 years in Oklahoma in college, and I experienced a lot of ranching that way. So ultimately we all feed the nation, and we all have hardworking hands that do so. So definitely, I think they go hand in hand that way.
Okay, good.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
You bet.